So hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel Java Guru Ravi, and I Ravi Khan Sahu welcome you in this new video. So let's get started. So hello everybody, today in this video we are going to discuss the exception class hierarchy. This is very important if you want to understand the concept of exception handling and you want to perform exception handling. So let us start with the video. So if you talk about the exception handling, so on the top of the exception hierarchy, there is a class called as throwable. This throwable class is the parent of every exception that exists in Java. This throwable is the topmost class. It is topmost class in the exception class hierarchy. Obviously, its parent will be object class, but that is not for the exception handling. So in the exception class hierarchy, on the top we have the throwable class, right? Now, exception and error, these are the two subclasses of throwable, and all these things exist in the package that is java.lang. Java.lang package is providing you all these classes: throwable, exception and error. All these three classes are in the java.lang package. So let us understand. In the last video I discussed what is exception. Exception is a runtime error and which results in the abnormal termination of your program. And to prevent that abnormal termination, we perform the exception handling, right? This is something that we had discussed. Now we have to understand, okay, there are two subclasses of throwable. One is exception and one is error. So what is the difference? The difference is very easy to understand. The first important point here is that exception is some runtime error. Both are runtime errors. Both are the errors which are occurring at the runtime, but exception is some runtime error which we can handle through programming. Means exception is a runtime error which can be handled programmatically. Right? Like in the last video we have seen array index out of bounds exception, number format exception, we can have array index out of bounds, arithmetic exception, and we have SQL exception. There are so many exceptions which we can handle programmatically. But errors are some runtime errors which we cannot handle. Which we cannot handle programmatically, but it occurs at the runtime and definitely it will result in some abnormal termination. Program will definitely terminate, but what you can do is you can simply notify the user, okay, there is some problem occurred and we are going to gracefully terminate the application. Some examples of error can be, you might have heard about stack overflow error. Stack overflow error. So this is an error. If your memory is exhausted, you cannot do anything through the programming. Second one you might have seen virtual machine error. Virtual machine error. It means if your JVM is crashed at the runtime, if your JVM is crashed at the runtime, you cannot do anything. Your program is going to terminate. No solutions are possible. Similarly, we can have some other errors like no such method error, no class def found error. If there is no method over there, so you cannot create programmatically a new method at the runtime, right? So all these things are there which may happen, but you can't do anything through the programming. So we don't talk about this. So we are talking about the exceptions. The exceptions are some runtime errors which will occur at the runtime and we can do something here. So we are going to discuss about this. So in the exception, there is one subclass of exception, that is runtime exception. Exception is a parent and runtime exception is the child of that. Now what is the difference? Because this is the important concept. There are two types of exceptions. Types of exceptions, if you talk about the types of exception, so there are two types. This is important interview question also. So what are the different types of exception? So the first one is checked exception, and second one is unchecked exception. These are the type, these are not the predefined classes, but what is important here is one category is checked exception, second category is unchecked exception. So let us understand what are the checked exception and unchecked exception. Unchecked exception, as the name suggests, unchecked. Unchecked means these exceptions may be possible in your code, but compiler is not forcing you to handle them. Means exception handling is not compulsory in case of unchecked exceptions. But in case of checked exception, let's say you are writing some code, some function, and there is the possibility of some checked exception, so compiler will force you to provide the exception handling over there. If you will not provide the exception handling code over there, then you will get the compilation error. Means compiler will not allow you to compile your code if there is some possibility of checked exception and you are not handling it, right? So in case of unchecked exception, compiler will not force you. It's your choice. Do you want to handle it or not? If you don't want to handle it, no issues. But in case of checked exception, compiler is going to force you. You have to handle this, otherwise will not allow you to compile. Very simple, right? So this is the primary difference between the unchecked exception and checked exception. Now how you will identify whether it is a checked exception or unchecked exception, right? So how to identify? Very simple. Any subclass of runtime exception, any subclass of runtime exception is unchecked. If you talk about array index out of bounds exception, if you talk about number format exception, if you talk about arithmetic exception, you talk about the input mismatch exception, all these are the exceptions which are subclasses of runtime exception. So any subclass of runtime exception, it means any class which is inheriting the runtime exception will be called as unchecked. Similarly, the errors are also coming under the category of unchecked. So unchecked is the subclasses of runtime exception plus subclasses of error, right? All the errors are unchecked plus all the subclasses of runtime exception are unchecked. Then what are the checked exception? Other classes who are directly inheriting the exception class, they are checked exception, like SQL exception, IO exception, file not found exception. All these exceptions are checked exception. So what are checked exception? Who are inheriting the exception class but not the runtime exception class. So this is the difference between the checked and unchecked exception. Very popular interview question. So checked exception, you will have to perform a exception handling, otherwise compiler will not allow you to compile. Unchecked exception, no compulsion, compiler will not force you. If you want to handle it, you can. If you don't want to handle it, you can continue without exception handling, right? So these are the important differences between the checked and unchecked exceptions. So that's all about this video. Thank you.
So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you find this video useful, so please like, subscribe and share with all of your friends so that they can also get benefited. Ravikant Sahu signing off. Thank you.